Welcome back to BNC Live. From the motherland to your bathrooms, one entrepreneur is going back to his roots to bring out that melanin glow in our black men. Men, you want to hear this. Tonight's Entrepreneur Sunday spotlights Ari Baga, the owner and founder of Zooloo Bar Soaps. He shows us how he's encouraging young kings with a product that's for us and by us, along with giving back. Ari Baga, thank you for joining us for Entrepreneur Sunday. We're so happy to have you with us.
Thanks for having me. Super excited to be here.
So Ari, you actually created a line of bar soaps for black men. Tell us all about how a trip to the motherland sparked the idea behind Zooloo.
Sure. So even before going back to the motherland, I always knew there was room for improvement when it comes to men's soap. So even before going on the trip, I was looking at some of the different ways that I could formulate the product myself using organic, natural ingredients. But when I went to Africa, it was very eye-opening to see some of the women there working with some of the most indigenous and natural ingredients. So I decided to work with them, and we were able to formulate literally the best soap to ever touch black skin. Yeah, some of these ingredients like coconut oil, like fresh coconut oil, vanilla, cinnamon, lemongrass, which all have antioxidant benefits, which means that it helps you stay young. It helps you remove oily skin, acne. Those are some of just the benefits that we have right now. But we're still adding in different things, trying new stuff to try to make literally the best soap for black men.
I love that. So have you faced any challenges working on creating your product?
Yeah, it was a little bit challenging at the beginning because creating a natural organic product is really hard. Otherwise, everybody would be doing it, right? There's a reason why a lot of these companies are just dumping chemicals in their soaps, making your body itch, dry skin, all of that. It's because they want to cut cost. It's very unprofitable to be able to do it, especially if you're sourcing the product from the United States. So going to Africa, being able to access these ingredients at reasonable prices really helps us put together these ingredients and create this soap.
So there are a number of herbal soap brands already on the market, but I love the names of your soaps, and you kind of just mentioned them. You got King Vanilla, King Cinnamon, Lemongrass, you name it. Tell us about what sets your brand apart from the competition.
Sure. So black people buy soap already, right? And most of the time, especially men, we don't really look at the back of the packaging to read what's really in it. So I think what's really setting us apart here is the ingredients. And I'm not just looking for people to support me just because I'm creating soap for black men. I really want the product to be really great, because at the end of the day, the product is here to help people. And on top of that, as a black business, I'm looking to get support from black folks so that we can start rerouting this revenue, because black people spend more than any other race when it comes to beauty and personal care. So routing this revenue to the black community to be able to then invest in things like school back in Africa. While I was out there, I had the chance to give uniform, books, and things of that nature to some of the kids, but I just realized that it wasn't enough, right? There's a lot more that needs to be done. So that's what really motivated me to start the brand. And when I started the brand, I just feel like I'm the right person to take on this journey because of my background in e-commerce, retail. I run 2 other companies specifically in e-commerce, helping brands generate millions of dollars in revenue. So I just felt it was just the right time to take my expertise and my knowledge in e-commerce and retail and put it towards something that I care about.
And one of the things you mentioned, I love my black men smooth like butter. So that's what you made me think about when you mentioned that. So, and why did you name it with, King? Why did you have to put the name King in front of vanilla and cinnamon and things like that? What did that represent for you?
Sure. So the whole idea is that we used to be kings and queens, right? And I think that being able to bake that into the brand is really going to get people excited, especially for men, right? Because at this stage, there's a lot of things going on in society, and a lot of men are feeling down. And I just want to bring that positive reinforcement through the brands. We're going to be doing a lot of content series and really motivating men to wake up every day and just go after whatever they want and whatever they desire. So the whole idea of the brand is not just about selling soap. It's also like encouraging Black men out there to go after their goals and things of that nature. Because I was born in Africa. I grew up poor. I used to walk around, no sandals, no shoes, everything. So I know what it's like to be at the bottom. And after moving here, being able to, in less than 10 years, be able to really rise up and build up my companies, really, I think, can inspire a lot of people.
Lastly, that is all awesome news there. Your soap line is still in production. When can we expect to see it on the market, and where can our viewers find you?
Sure. So you can expect to see it on the market by July. So we're planning on launching a campaign, a fundraiser campaign, where you can pre-order the soap. So if you go to zooloo.co, ZOOLOO.co, you can put in your phone number, confirm your phone number, and you'll be on the wait list to get this soap. And I kid you not, this is going to be the best soap that has ever touched your skin. And once you put in that phone number, just wait. We're going to have announcements every once in a while. But once it's out, you're going to be the first to know when it's out so that you can pre-order your soap, and you should be receiving your soap by July.
All right, we're ready to shine up that melanin. All right, Baca,
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us for Entrepreneur Sunday.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Sounds like some great gifts to me. Well, Ari tells me a part of his sales will go toward building stronger schools and providing uniforms in Africa and serving underserved communities right here in the U.S. They also plan to invest in prisons by providing personal care items. James?